Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be playing some Nat Dex Anything Goes with this pretty cool team that I've constructed. I got to 1500 on my other account, and that's where it's sitting right now. And then I'm at 1432 on this account. So it uses uzxnjc Cinderace, Arceus Bug, Primal Kyogre, Arceus Fairy, Scarf Mega Rayquaza, and Rock Polish Sword, Sandstone Edge Precipice Blades, Primal Groudon, which is the set that I ran on Groudon in my, I think in my first Uber Student to Master. Yeah, it's basically the same set, except, obviously, leftovers. We have the red orb instead, and we have better stats. So, I'm really liking just lead Groudon here. Okay, so they went with Gengar. There's no way I died to Specs Shadow Ball. I'm gonna say it right now, no way I die. So they are Mega, and they taunt, and we hit the Precipice Blades, and we get rid of their Mega Gengar on the first turn. Okay, so I'm expecting an Ultra Burst and probably a Dragon Dance here. Or they could just stay in. They're not weakness policy either, so we just get a lot of damage on this. They don't have a ground resist. Okay, they go into Kyurem White. We unfortunately missed Precipice Blade, so I think here we can pretty safely go out into Kyogre on probably an Ice Beam, hopefully not a Freeze Dry, or an Earth Power, that too. This probably is running Freeze Dry. Okay. Let me just calc this real quick. Kyurem White. Specs Earth Power D34, so it's not Specs. So that is Hyrule, probably Scarf. But even if it isn't, really, Origin Pulse does more than Ice Beam. Huh. So we are faster, get the Origin Pulse off, and they opt to go for Ice Beam. And do okay, they get another max roll, which is unfortunate. Now we are in Freeze Dry range. So I think just going for another Origin Pulse. Actually, we'll Thunder into Ice Beam. Thunder into Ice Beam will kill, so I think I'll Thunder here. Just because we can get some. Actually, they could just go Groudon though. I'm gonna Ice Beam. We do 36, which is a good amount of damage, and they do not seem to be running Freeze Dry. They probably should have clicked it. Would have clicked it last turn too. That's interesting. Like, are they Earth Power, Ice Beam, Freeze Dry, Fusion Flare? We are definitely in range of Marshadow, right? Yeah. We're in range of Shadow Sneak even. I think Kyogre's pretty good in this game though. So I'll just go out into Arceus, and they do opt to close combat. So here, I like going into Groudon. I think just Judgmenting is fine. Because they could go to Necrozma. They actually go into Kyurem. Okay, so they do go into Necrozma now. I think we can just go into Groudon. And they unfortunately get a full heal thanks to Extreme Sun. Here I'm just going to click Precipice Blades because I don't want to Sword Stance or Rock Polish and have them going into Marshadow. I'm 100% sure they're going to Precipice Blades. So I'm going to go in. Ooh, I should be more speed than this. I should be more speed than this. Okay. Hopefully they're not max speed. Okay, they are not, and we can just kill them with a harsh sunlight boosted fire blast. So now they go into Necrozma after me just revealing Fire Blast. And Fire Blast does about 0. What is our set? Knockoff, Morning Sun, Toxic. Toxic what? Are they Sunsteel Strike? I am not sure. Okay, so we do get the double right. I'll just throw off a Judgment here. I think if they go Necrozma, they're definitely defensive, right? Necrozma. I want to see if that's specially defensive. No, it's not. They are not max HP. Okay, so if I got a max roll, let's just assume that they are 248 HP. That actually kind of feels right. Yeah. So they go into Xerneas. Okay, they are not max speed, so we can just kill them. Yeah, I think their last move is Stealth Rock. Nope, I was wrong. And they crit me. And that did matter. Fun. So I'm just gonna go into Groudon, and hopefully we can land a Precipice Blades. And Marshadow, I have a Scarf Rayquaza for, and it's at 57%. So this is definitely looking like we can pick up a win. This team, I've actually had a lot of success using it. Arceus Bug, a lot of people are really confused on like what to do against it. It's actually pretty good. Because this team, like, Groudon's weak to ground, Cinderace is weak to ground. Kyogre doesn't really deal with Primal Groudon if Primal Groudon is slower or switches in after it. And Rayquaza dies to Stone Edge. But Arceus Bug resists ground attacks. And can throw off a Sun Boosted Fire Blast. I also think Earth Power is good, but I have Fire Blast just in case we face like a Ferrothorn and my Cinderace goes down. Because I do have Fire EMZ Cinderace. Basically so I don't miss Pyro Ball. And also to do insane amount of damage. It looks like they will not be back, so I guess I'll just find another game. They've not done anything recently. Okay, so just realized that my settings were not right. Looks like they're gonna take me to timer for no reason. So I'm assuming they'll lead Deoxys Speed, I'll lead my Groudon, or they will lead Necrozma without a ground resist. Or a Marshadow, so I could also just Rock Polish. So I get up rocks. Calyrex, Shadow Rider. I doubt their specs. Specs will kill. If they're not specs, they won't kill. Okay, they do send out Marshadow eventually. And they copycat me. But I can just go into this. I think I will Rock Polish here. They Morning Sun, which is a little bit annoying because I think they actually stall me out. They opt to Sunsteel Strike. I think all Swords Dance here. So yeah, they just opt to Sunsteel Strike again. And now I can go for a Precipice Blades. Really hoping they would Morning Sun this turn actually. So they give me Calyrex into Kyogre, which is not Primal, and forfeit. Cool. So we're up to the 1460s now. Well, that's pretty cool. And these games have taken like 3 minutes. Okay, so they got 2 Arceuses, probably leading Lando, which makes me want to lead Kyogre. They could also lead Calyrex, which is a very big problem. Okay, they do opt to lead this. I think Origin Pulse is actually stronger because of Heavy Rain. Yeah. Origin Pulse is much stronger. Okay, so they are Arceus Electric. That is interesting. I do not... Oh! Okay, so that means they're not Judgment, because there's Z Arceus. Well, that went well. I really want to double into Kyogre. Okay, so they go into their own Primal Kyogre versus Kyogre Primal. If they are Calm Mind, they lose to me. And if I get a para, perfect. They thundered, no para, perfect. So now they could go Landorus, yeah. I think my play is always to just click Thunder, though. Landorus Therian. So Earthquake will kill me in this range. I kind of just want to stay and click Ice Beam, though. Okay, so they do opt to kill me. But now I can... So I could go into my Arceus Fairy. And just click Ice Beam. Yeah, okay. So, as I go along, I find things that I want to be EV'd for. So now my Arceus Bug will outspeed Landorus. So I can just go into this and click Ice Beam here. I think it's very possible they double, or they could just stay and try to set up rocks. So we know that they can't set up rocks. Unfortunately, we no longer have our Kyogre. So Arceus Bug does not take that. But I can go for a Max Flare here. Or I can... I always forget Behemoth Blade does that. Okay. We'll just go into this and V-Create, but it is kind of annoying. We do hit the V-Create, perfect. We also reveal that we're Scarf. What are they going to do now? Okay, so they do have an Arceus Fairy. I know what it feels like to have one on your team. They go for a Max Starfall. You can't even see the misty terrain because of the intense sun. That's kind of funny. So they do have Wormwind. Wow, that did 0. I have honestly no clue why they clicked Wormwind. Definitely want to keep this around, though. We know all their Pokemon. I don't mind going out into my own Arceus Fairy and just clicking Recover, hopefully. We also know that he has to be Pixie Plate, but that's not really too surprising. Okay, so they try to paralyze me. I actually hope that they Judgment and then try to paralyze me again, because... Do I go for Refresh? I'm gonna call the Thunder Wave. This is actually a really bad play. I should go for Recover. Okay. They go on to Kyogre. Paralyzed Kyogre, I should say. Actually, from that damage, we know that they are this set. Or they have no SPDF or HP, basically. That's what we know. So we know that Judgment will do 30 to 36. Yeah, so it does not kill, but Blizzard doesn't do very much, and we can just get rid of this Primal Kyogre, which is actually pretty good. It wasn't much of a threat because we did get the Thunder Paralysis, though, but it's still nice to take a KO. So they go into Arceus. So we know that it can't be Judgment. What's the strongest thing it can hit me with? Sludge Bomb. You are not Sludge Bomb. Yeah, you're Extreme Speed. So I guess he was physical. Does this get Wild Charge? No. Right? Yeah. Interesting. Mixed. Goes into Calyrex. This is a problem and a half. If it's Sash, I think I just lose. And if this kills. Okay. It doesn't kill. Can we figure out what its set is from that? Focus, Sash. Okay, so we do know that it is Sash. That is not going to do very much. And here we can throw off a Judgment. And we'll live that. So we have two options here. I think the better option is to just... the safer option is click Recover. Recover is a better play. I unfortunately got a min roll. Max roll kills right now, but not a very good chance of me getting it, so I can just keep recovering. They only have 3 Astral Barrages left. So if they don't crit me, famous last words. Okay, so they give us the Calyrex. Perfect. Because they try to save, and they Psyshock, and I am out of range of Astral Barrage. I could have also recovered there, just to save a little bit of HP, but I think I'm fine against their own Arceus Fairy. Unfortunately, I gave away my Dynamax, but okay. So they do outspeed, which I already knew. 160. Okay, so Inferno Overdrive does more, and we can just kill the Arceus, and we are actually close to 1500. Well, not even 20 minutes into the video, so we can keep going. We've played quite a few games. I kinda don't like that we have to search for it. We're 1749. I've played a lot of games on this account. I'm assuming most of those losses are from, like, things like this. This is the first setup team I think I used. So we have, yeah, just this. Anyways, so Darkrai is definitely a threat. Yes. I mean, it's anything goes. Like, what do you want me to use? So, Shaman Sky is a problem. Because I only have Rayquaza to outspeed it. I think this is fine. I'm going to Sword Stance up. Shaman Sky against my Primal Groudon. Earth Power does not kill. so they drop a Draco on me. Good to know. That is not Specs. And hopefully we can hit this. Why would we be able to hit it? That really sucks. Because if we hit that, we kill Goodra, and we get rid of a giant threat. So they're Mega, I hit it, I do not kill. They don't either though, so I can just U-turn out here. And they Bullet Punch, but still don't kill, which is perfect. And... I think I want to calc something actually. Okay, so Dragon Ascent should KO. Unfortunately, I didn't get any damage on the Goodra, which, by the way, is insanely annoying. I'll just go out into my Arceus Fairy here. They're probably a Assault Vest, but Sludge Wave will not do too much to me. Max Ooze will do a ton, though, and they get a Spatak boost, which is very unfortunate. So they go for another Max Ooze. I think Origin Pulse. Origin Pulse is still stronger, no, right? Nope. Okay, never mind. Ice Beam will do 15, or I can crit and die. So I can just go into this and click Judgment. They're +2 attack, so I don't want to recover because Sludge Wave or Sludge Bomb or whichever one they're using will do a ton. So, just gonna click Judgment. If they're Scarf Air Slash, this could be pretty bad. They are not Scarf, and they miss Air Slash. Okay, so I can spell. I can still spell. You can use Totem? Okay, so probably Defog. Judgment doing 40 means... Okay, so they're max HP. Ice Beam's actually supposed to be a little bit stronger, yeah. So I can just click Ice Beam again. I don't see anything wrong with it. Now, bad thing could possibly be if Darkrai comes in and hits a Hypnosis. But also I don't deal with Talonflame very easily. Actually, never mind. I do. I do not die to Seed Flare. That does 48%. That did 0. 40% chance and they got it. Okay. How do I play around this? So I go Arceus Bug. There's no Sleep Clause, right? Yeah. Okay, so they Dark Pulse, and here I click Judgment. Or I could double. Okay. Hypnosis. But they're also in range, so I can Rayquaza. And they Dark Pulse. But now I can Dragon Ascent. Okay. That should... Actually won't be game because of Gale Wings. Because Talonflame just comes in and clicks Brave Bird. Yeah. I could sack Arceus. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna sack my Arceus. Hopefully they don't have Roost. They do have Roost and I don't wake up. Okay, U-turn doesn't kill me though. And we wake up, so now this is game. Actually, no, it's not, because they will U-turn. I wonder... Okay, so if Arceus from U-turn 8.9 min, that did 8.4. Is this running any attack? It's like 56 attack. So if that's a min roll, is that killing? Yeah. Or I could max Flutterby and guarantee the win. Yep, okay. And now I can go into Rayquaza and just click Dragon Ascent. Perfect. We're so close to 1500. Hopefully we can win this next game. I don't think we've lost yet. Okay, so this is extremely scary. If that is Timid Kartana, we are not looking great. I think Spike's Greninja lead is very likely. So I'm just going to click Precipice Blades. They should just click normal spikes here. I could have also led Kyogre and clicked Origin Pulse. But I think this is pretty good. They have no ground immunities. But if they copy Groudon with Ditto, it could be bad. And they have Marshadow with Spectral Thief, most likely. So I do not want to risk anything. I'll just click Precipice Blades. They are taking their sweet time. They decide to taunt and turn into a dark type. They are male, which means they probably know what they're doing at least a little bit. They do go for spikes. Unfortunately, they're going to get a second layer up. Okay, so they swagger me. So I'm expecting them to go Marshadow here. Oh, that's actually so cool. And this is like Quick Claw Ditto. That's actually so cool. So they Precipice Blades and it does 1,000,000. Wow. That did way too much. Okay. I don't think they should be Scarf, though. I think I'm just going to Judgment and get my guaranteed damage off. They could be Scarf, I guess. Okay, they have to switch out anyway. I will click Recover. Yeah. They could just start substituting up on me now. Arceus Bug. Do I really need to get rid of spikes? I don't actually think so. I think the spike is fun. Because I don't have a sash. It'll do like... Actually, how much will it do? Spike, 18% chance. Okay. So we'll probably do like 15. I'm still gonna defog. Okay, so I don't mind just going for a max Flutterby here. They Dragon Dance. Unfortunately, they get complete because I barely don't do enough. And when I say barely, I mean they lived on 1. So they go for substitute, but now they have to attack me. This is my last turn, and I can just go for a Flutterby, and we lose our Dynamax, but we do get rid of their Zygarde, which was definitely a threat. A little bit interesting set, though. D-Dance Glare. Okay, so now I go here. So I'm thinking Groudon is the play. They just Stone Edge. I will Precipice Blades. Ditto copying me is really... like, Groudon is very good. Oh, unfortunately we miss out on the KO. They do just opt to Earthquake. I'm actually completely fine with that. So here, what's its speed? Max speed is 265, so 260. Okay, so 400. So here we just go into this and click. Against Tyranitar, Mega, Dragon Dance. I think Dragon Ascent is play. Also, because if they go Ditto, then they'll get... Sure, they'll get Rayquaza's move pool. Like my moveset and everything. But they'll also be minus defenses. And I didn't Mega Evolve on purpose. Because if they go Ditto, I'm Mega Evolve. I'm faster, even if they're Scarf. Against Rayquaza. It is my set. And I can just Mega Evolve with Scarf and all out speed. Their extreme speed does not kill me. And it is Sash. Okay, so that is what I thought it would be. Yeah. I am starting to regret having extreme speed because I never click it. I think Earthquake's just better, but I don't really have anything that I need Earthquake to hit, so. Extreme speed does a little bit of damage. And I can just Ice Beam here. They might try to conserve Ditto. Or they just go for a Dragon Ascent. But I can just go into this and click Extreme Speed since I am Scarf. They go Marshadow, which is a very good play. I will click Ice Beam. Ditto dies. They go Kartana. I go into my Arceus. They have max Airstream. Max Airstream. Is that Aerial Ace? Yeah. Okay. That is bad. That is very bad. That's like extremely bad. Huh. I think I lose to this. Actually, I'm 100% sure I lose to this. There's no way Cinderace can take a +1 max Airstream with its base 75 defense and no investment and no HP with its base 80 HP. So unfortunately, it looks like a loss will be taken. So they're +2 speed, which means that Rayquaza won't outspeed. I mean, my play is still to try. But Kartana should definitely be max speed. And even if it's adamant max speed, like, this has to be like almost 0 speed for me to kill. Unfortunately though, I will die to a knockoff and probably to an Aerial Ace as well. Yeah. Unfortunate. Leaf Blade will kill me because I'm so low too. So we do end up dropping this game. Kinda sucks. But they were actually 1600. So you go back down to 1483. Anyway, I think we went like 4-1. Like this team, I think this team's pretty good. Yeah. It's all here if you want to use it. You can just copy from this. And I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you next time. Bye.